Hello warriors, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is seunobisesan, and if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back. Today we are diving into a deep and often complex topic, shame. So today we are going to talk about understanding shame and unpacking its root in uncontentment. I'm of the opinion that shame stems from uncontentment. So sometimes when we are not contented with what we have, where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, where we're going, and everything that surrounds us, shame can kind of show its face. So grab a comfy seat and let's go straight into it. So first thing first, let's understand what shame is. It's that feeling of guilt, embarrassment, or disgrace that we experience when we believe we are falling short of expectations, either on our own or others. It's a powerful emotion that can significantly impact our well being. So sometimes, let's say, as a parent, your child misbehave, you might feel a sense of shame as a parent. That's from somebody else onto you now. Or you manage to go into a new city and you find your old classmates and you perceive they are doing better than you might get this sense of shame, coming to you because you think they are in a better place in your opinion than you are. So, what is the connection between shame and uncontentment? Let's explore the link between shame and uncontentment. Uncontentment, in simple terms, is the state of not being satisfied or happy with our current situation, like I explained. When we are not content, we may feel a void or a sense of lacking in our lives. When we are not contented with what we have, we might feel like God is not on our side. We might feel like a failure in a way. We might feel like we are behind in everything. We don't always focus on the fact that we will always be in the middle. Whatever it is that you are going through, there is someone above you and there will be someone beneath you. Irú eléyìí a fi ń dẹ́rù bọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ni. Yorùbá will say, hey, we've never seen this before, we've never witnessed this before. It's a lie. Kò sóhun tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run mọ́. So wherever you find yourself, just be contented. And if there's something you can do about it, just do it. The vicious circle. Imagine this, we are not content with where we are in life and then something happened that triggers shame. Maybe it's a mistake at work, a personal failure, or even a comparison to others. This shame reinforces our uncontentment, creating a circle that is hard to break. So sometimes something might happen that can trigger that. So we need to pay attention to what trigger that negative feeling. And I will always say to people, if you don't know how you feel, if you don't know your emotions when something positive is happening around you, you will never know when negative feeling is within you. You should always know how you feel when you are happy. So when you are sad, you will know that, oh, I think I'm sad. You understand what I'm saying? And the social expectations. One major source of uncontentment leading to shame is societal expectations. We often feel pressured to meet certain standards set by society, whether it's about success, appearances, or relationships. Falling short of these expectations can trigger shame. Yes, sometimes people will say, oh, I've heard this growing up, like if you're up to the age of 25 as a female child, you should be married before 25. Like you should, some people will say you should have your children by this certain age. When you are not married at the age of 30, it's too late. When you don't have your child at the age of this, societal expectation. But our journey, our life journey differs. So we cannot be on the same pace at the same time. So we need to keep that in mind. Internal expectations. Equally important are the expectations we set for ourselves. When we don't live up to our own standards or goals, it can breed shame. It's crucial to recognize that everyone makes mistakes and it's okay not to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes, some people will say, oh, when they are growing up, when they're in primary school, secondary school, they want to go to the uni, they want to have their degree, they want to have their masters, they want to have their PhD before they get married. They want to be able to achieve this at the age of this before this. So sometimes when that doesn't happen, and to make matter worse, you're even looking at people who are younger than you, who are achieving these things that you have, you think is the most important thing on earth. It might bring a sense of shame to you. Like you see yourself as a failure because you have not been able to achieve all these things. Breaking the cycle. Now, let's talk about breaking the cycle. Acknowledging and accepting our imperfections is the first step. Embracing self compassion and understanding that everyone experiences setbacks can help us navigate through shame. Everyone makes mistakes. No one just is like if you want to go to someone to get your hair braided, and then when you get there, they're so good. They didn't get so good in one day. A lot of practices went into them becoming a pro that you deem, fit enough to do your hair. So people make mistakes. People make mistakes. If you want people to talk about their failures, their mistakes, their errors, they have more stories than their success. Because you could be embarking on a journey of one success, like you want to achieve one thing, you might have up to 10 different trials before you achieve that. So put that into mind before you start comparing yourself to other people. Cultivating contentment. To combat uncontentment, let's focus on cultivating contentment in our lives. This doesn't mean settling. It means appreciating what we have, setting realistic goals, and finding joy in the journey rather than just the destination. I heard somebody saying, I hold on so tightly to that. Happiness happened based on something happening. It's an occurrence that, oh, something happened, you are happy. But joy is within. Joy is more everlasting. Joy is a constant thing. So always find joy within you. I'm not saying settle because you might want to get your degree. Maybe you don't have a degree. I'm not saying comparing yourself or don't look at other people. No, if you think you want to achieve something and you have the ability to do it, do it. But if you are making effort and you are not seeing success yet, you're making effort. Celebrate your effort. You don't just celebrate the end result. The journey is also what to be celebrated. Seeking support. Don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or professionals. Talking about our struggles can be a powerful way to release shame and gain perspective. Remember, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. It's like when you know that you're not capable of doing this. Ask for help. You don't have the ability to do this. Ask for help. Don't let somebody don't allow that, vibe of people looking down on you, people undermining your effort, people condemning your job, people thinking what you're, doing at the moment to make money is not worth it. You are not up to their standard. If people think you're not up to their standard, leave them alone. Be with people that is in your level. And one thing with being, cultivating that mindset of being shameful is that you will not be able to think straight. You will not be able to do the right things. You might think you're doing the right thing, but you'll be doing the wrong thing. That is when you see people, when they say packaging, people don't want other people to know their car is a Toyota or a Ford, whatever. They would rather go and borrow a Mercedes Benz to go to a party. What is that? Then you start getting yourself into trouble. Even though being rich, being wealthy is good, but not everybody is going to be rich. Not everybody is going to be wealthy. You just have to cultivate the habit of being contented with what you have. Be satisfied with your strength, with your journey, with where you are as a person. Don't be in comparison with anybody. Don't be comparing your life to anybody's life. I will always say this jokingly. Everybody always wish to have what other people have if they see it as something good. But nobody ever wished for death because their mate just died. People will not say, oh, ọ̀rẹ́ mi kú, ó dẹ̀ yẹ kémi náà kú ni. No, people don't do that. People will say, ọ̀rẹ́ mi lówó, èmi ò dẹ̀ lówó, look at my life. Don't be like that. Our journey differs. And a lot of the material things that you're craving after might not give you the joy that you need. So your happiness comes from within, your joy, your satisfaction. You need to accept who you are. You need to find out who you are as a person. So all this unnecessary external negativity will not damage you. So it's essential to recognize that shame stemming from uncontentment is a common human experience. Everybody experiences shame at a particular time, but the ability to wave it off and say, no, I'm not for that. I would say that there's a tiny line between being confident and being proud. The ability to recognize you are crossing the line is what is so important. No, I don't think this is confidence anymore. This is pride. That ability is the goal. Then you go back to being confident rather than being arrogant, By understanding it, breaking the cycle, the fostering contentment, we can build a more compassionate relationship with ourselves, with yourself as an individual and with other people. So if you're watching up to this moment, thanks for joining today's discussion. And if this video has blessed you in any way, give it a like and share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Have you ever experienced a shameful situation? You can share with us in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe so that you'll be notified when I post new videos. So till I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.